Lori Michelle, Moshiach here. 10 years ago, I was awakened to the voice of God, and 10 years later, I'm out there in force, telling the world what I know because we need the truth. And I published my book. It's on Amazon, Blindsided by Messiah. And it's been a rough go. Breaking free and being myself, being honest and putting this information out there cost me everything. Breaking free from my former life and walking away from everything cost me everything. Or did it? I learned along the way that God is everything and everything else is extra. And those aren't just words to me. I live that every single day. And along the way, he gave me lessons as I struggled to break free and find my footing. All these years later, I wound up living in Israel, and I still have a roof over my head, food on the table, and it's all from Hashem. I have no doubt. Everybody takes credit for all the things they acquire in their life. Look what I built. Look at the house I built. Look at the business I built. And I know none of it exists without the blessing of Hashem, the King of the universe. I know this without any doubt, without any equivocation. And today, just before I take my Shabbos break, 25 hours approximately, that I shut everything down. No texting, no computer, no telephone, just me and Hashem, a break in the week. I'm going to read an excerpt from my book and share with you what I learned as I was breaking free from my former life to walk as one with God. In the chapter Breaking Free, on page 256, I share a story about how I really thought that I was about to become homeless. I had invested everything into my charity, Running on Love, the charity for world peace. Secretly, I knew what it was. Hashem was telling me it was the platform that was going to bring us all together under the umbrella of love, and through education and love and charity, we're going to heal the world. But it wasn't time, and I lost it all. And so I share this story, a Shabbos story, that exemplifies how God is really everything. On page 256, I wrote, one day I went for a run. I ran past some old houses in town and began imagining that one of those houses was a shelter for homeless people. As I ran past these old homes, I spoke to Hashem and said, if the bottom falls out and I have no place to go, I suppose I could survive. One room, a soft place to fall, a small table for my challah, and candles for Shabbos is all I really need. The thought of winding up in a homeless shelter frightened me, but I worked through my fears to make the idea tolerable if the worst came to pass. The next Shabbos, I took my traditional afternoon nap on the sofa in my living room. As I woke from my Shabbos nap, Hashem greeted me. Here is our conversation. Hashem asked, where are you, Lori? I replied, on my sofa, Hashem. He asked, where are you, Lori? In that moment, I realized Hashem was teaching me something and wanted a different kind of answer. I then replied, I'm in Morristown, New Jersey. He asked again, where are you, Lori? This time I answered, the United States of America. He asked one more time, where are you, Lori? And then I knew the answer. I responded, I'm somewhere in the world. He said, that's correct. You are somewhere in the world. Look around this room. I looked around the room and I saw my beautiful little apartment that I had moved into a couple of years prior. It was well furnished, and I was lying on a soft sofa taking my Shabbos nap. And then he continued, if this room where you are lying down now was all the space you had in the world, and you had a soft place to rest like this sofa, but you woke up to my voice, would you be okay? With profound gratitude, I replied, yes, Hashem, I will be okay. His tenderness and loving wisdom gripped me deeply as he comforted me that Shabbos afternoon. In that moment, I knew that even homelessness wouldn't be my end. All I needed was Hashem. Everything else in my life was extra. That story still gets to me. I grip and choke back emotion when I read it. He is everything. I hope you feel my sincerity. I hope you know he's watching us all. He's involved. If I try to print something on my printer and it doesn't work, he literally walks me through how to get it to work. You don't hear him like I do. So you think, hey, lucky break, I figured it out. When you earn an extra paycheck or a bonus in your paycheck, you think, hey, I did a great job. But what you need to realize is that he's behind it all. He is it all. Without him, there is nothing. There's no air, there's no water, there's no world. He is everything. And he is pure love, loving kindness. So did I give up everything? I don't have money. I don't have wealth. I sold all my jewelry except for one precious diamond that was bequeathed to me by my mother-in-law. I kept that. But I don't have material wealth. I have Hashem. I have enough. I eat really well, and I live in a modest, nice home. And I am grateful for every single thing, every sip of water, every breath of air. He is everything. So I hope you like this little Shabbos nap story. I'm going to take my Shabbos break, and I'm going to pray to Hashem for 25 plus hours. Please, Hashem, help me reach them. Help me make more people understand that you're real, you're pure love, and help me bring peace on earth in our time. I'm praying for all of you. God is everything. Without him, there's nothing. Everything else is extra. God bless you.